Hi, I'm Sandy Sandler, the creator of the Bowdabra Bow Maker, and today I'm going to show you how to make this gorgeous patriotic door swag. So let's get started. Okay, the first thing that I'm going to do is take my Bowdabra bow wire and I'm going to cut a piece that's fairly large so that I can fold it in half and it'll tie off the whole bow because this bow is going to have a lot of material in it. So we're just going to lay this down into my Bowdabra, just going to tuck the ends underneath and put that aside. Then I'm going to take my blue mesh and I'm going to now put it into the Bowdabra, and the first thing I'm going to do is just curl it under so that any frayed ends don't show. So we're just going to scrunch this all down in here. We're doing what we call a scrunchy bow, and we're just doing it right down the center and keep scrunching. And then at the end, I want to make sure that I'm curled under as well. So I'm just going to scrunch this all down in here. And let me just bring that over here a little bit. Then what I'm going to do is take my red. So we have red, white, and blue here. And again, I'm just going to roll this at the ends here and just scrunch this down the center into my Bowdabra. It's really simple, and it's a great way to use your mesh. It makes it really easy to do. Just give everything a good scrunch and push it all down here. And then that's the mesh for you. It wants to pop out. Mesh does not always behave, so I'm going to hold that down and I'm going to grab my first tail, lay this down here. Now we've already dovetailed the ends, so all I'm going to do is just lay this down the center of the ribbon. And then I'm going to take my red burlap wired ribbon. And I love this because it comes in all different kinds of colors, which makes it so fun to apply to any season. And again, we're going to take our flag ribbon and we're going to lay that down in there. And then now we're going to start making our bow. So we're going to fold this and we're going to, whoops. Of course, that's because the mesh is pushing everything out. So we're going to scrunch this down in here. And then I'm going to twist it and push it down. And I'm going to fold and twist and push it down. I'm going to fold and twist, push that down in there. And again, I'm going to fold and twist. So this is what we call our fold and twist bow. So then for the end here, what I'm going to do is just scrunch this down in there and fold this here. Give everything again another good push down with my wand. And here we go. And then I'm going to take my burlap ribbon. We're going to make our next layer of loops. And we're going to keep going here. So for those of you not familiar with Bowdabra, we do a Monday live every single Monday for half an hour on different ways to use a Bowdabra. And then we'll do, that is always at 4 p.m. Pacific, 5 Mountain, 6 Central, and 7 Eastern. So definitely join us. And we almost always give a prize away during the live. So in fact, I think we always give a prize away. The question is what prize we give away. So if you're on the live, you have a chance to win, which is always fun. So we're just going to lay that down in there. And then we'll take this here and we're just going to fold it and make these loops just a little bit smaller. And twist. And we're just going to fold and twist. And then now for the last 2 loops, I'm just going to put that under here, bring this in, and scrunch it. And then I'm going to take my flower, my stem, and lay this down in here. Then I'm going to take my Bowdabra wand, Now the towers will sometimes come together when you've got a really full Bowdabra, so don't be afraid to just kind of help with your fingers to pull them apart. Now I'm going to just hold this down because we've got a lot of ribbon in this bow, and I'm going to pull up my Bowdabra wire, and we're going to pull this through. So also don't forget to check out Bowdabra.com. We have literally thousands of tutorials on there, and then we also have over 950 videos on YouTube. So make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, and you'll have all of the wonderful videos that we produce. So there's all kinds of how-to videos on how to make all different kinds of bows using the Bowdabra. Everything from the tiniest hair bow to the biggest bow you could imagine. So now we're just going to tie this off, and let's go back and shape it. So I'm going to just shape by pulling my loops and bring this loop here, bring these loops around here, bring my tails down, and bring the tails on this side down. And we're now going to just bring everything around here. Let's put the rose in the center and take out all of our loops here. And because this is wired ribbon, I can kind of play and manipulate my loops how I'd like. So, and there you have an absolutely gorgeous bow. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.